Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Taking a series of rhythmical steps and movements in time to music. Move in a pattern, usually to musical accompaniment. Do or perform a dance. My husband and I like to dance at home to the radio. Taking a series of rhythmical steps and movements in time to music. An artistic form of nonverbal communication. A party for social dancing. A party of people assembled for dancing. Move in a graceful and rhythmical way. The young girl danced into the room. Skip, leap, or move up and down or sideways. The children danced with joy. A light, self-propelled movement upwards or forwards. An abrupt transition. Taking a series of rhythmical steps and movements in time to music. Genetics. A mutation that drastically changes the phenotype of an organism or species. Geology. The leaping movement of sand or soil particles as they are transported in a fluid medium over an uneven surface. Taking a series of rhythmical steps and movements in time to music. Greek mythology. The muse of the dance and of choral song. Activity that refreshes and recreates. Activity that renews your health and spirits by enjoyment and relaxation. Days of joyous recreation with his friends. An activity that diverts or amuses or stimulates. For recreation he wrote poetry and solved crossword puzzles. Arts are skills that require public performance. An attack calculated to draw enemy defense away from the point of the principal attack. An activity that diverts or amuses or stimulates. Scuba diving is provided as a diversion for tourists. A turning aside of your course or attention or concern. A diversion from the main highway. Ballet. A solo dance or dance figure. Music composed for dancing the pavane. A stately court dance of the 16th and 17th centuries. Music composed for dancing the pavane. A stately court dance of the 16th and 17th centuries. An expression whose meanings cannot be inferred from the meanings of the words that make it up. A short musical passage. Put into words or an expression. An expression consisting of one or more words forming a grammatical constituent of a sentence. Dance movements that are linked in a single choreographic sequence. Divide, combine, or mark into phrases. Phrase a musical passage. A dance that is part of a religious ritual. A dance that is part of a religious ritual. A stately court dance of the 17th and 18th centuries, in slow time. Music composed for dancing the saraband. Any substance considered disgustingly foul or unpleasant. A rhythmic dance to reggae music performed by bending forward and extending the hands while bending the knees. Dance the skank. A slow section of a pas de deux requiring great skill and strength by the dancers. Music, a composition played in adagio tempo, slowly and gracefully. They played the adagio too quickly. Of tempo, leisurely. Slowly. Here you must play adagio. A form of dancing in which dancers slam into one another, normally performed to punk rock. Dancing as part of a social occasion. A show involving artistic dancing. Dancing in which the steps are more important than gestures or postures. A dance performed on tiptoe. A dance performed on tiptoe. An activity that varies from a norm or standard. Any variation in his routine was immediately reported. The angle, at a particular location, between magnetic north and true north. Ballet, a solo dance or dance figure. Biology, an organism that has characteristics resulting from chromosomal alteration. Something a little different from others of the same type. An emery wheel is the modern variation of a grindstone. An instance of change, the rate or magnitude of change. An artifact that deviates from a norm or standard. He patented a variation on the sandal. A repetition of a musical theme in which it is modified or embellished. Astronomy. Any perturbation of the mean motion or orbit of a planet or satellite, especially a perturbation of the Earth's moon. The act of changing or altering something slightly but noticeably from the norm or standard. Who is responsible for these variations in taxation? The process of varying or being varied. Dance the slam dance. A form of dancing in which dancers slam into one another, normally performed to punk rock. A form of solo dancing that involves rapid acrobatic moves in which different parts of the body touch the ground, normally performed to the rhythm of rap music. Do a break dance. A form of solo dancing that involves rapid acrobatic moves in which different parts of the body touch the ground, normally performed to the rhythm of rap music. A dance that is part of a religious ritual. A show involving artistic dancing. A notation used by choreographers. The representation of dancing by symbols as music is represented by notes. A court dance of the 16th century, consisted of short advances and retreats. Two performers or singers who perform together. Two items of the same kind. A pair who associate with one another. Ballet, a dance for two people, usually a ballerina and a dancer noble. A musical composition for two performers. Dancing in which the steps are more important than gestures or postures.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.